So many people this morning talking about the new CDC guidelines about quarantining after testing positive for COVID, cutting the time for isolation in half. That is a major shift.
It comes amid an alarming surge in pediatric COVID cases and hospitalizations, raising questions about whether children should return to school following the holiday break.
And Victory Oquendo is now live at a testing site in Miami where the demand remains high this morning. Victor, good morning to you.
Good morning, Whit. From a packed testing site before sunrise, the lines were wrapping around this park. The wait so long at times, we're hearing of people running out of gas. This morning, we have that new guidance from the CDC and some alarming numbers regarding kids and COVID. This morning, the number of children hospitalized with COVID-19 surging. Nearly 200,000 more children tested positive for COVID last week, up by about 50% since the beginning of December, according to a new report from the American Academy of Pediatrics and the Children's Hospital Association.
The most important thing you can do as a parent right now is get your child vaccinated if they qualify for the vaccine, if they're 5 and up. If they don't qualify for the vaccine, make sure everyone else around them is vaccinated.
Children accounting for about 20% of cases last week. Ann Gordon's 5-year-old is vaccinated, but her 2-year-old isn't. She's worried about infection and daycare possibly shutting down.
We're going to be closed at least for the first week of January, and it started filling me with all of the PTSD that happened last year when we had kids out of school and were full-time working. So I'm scared for what's going to happen in January.
But with the Omicron variant bearing down on the U.S., the CDC is now updating guidance for asymptomatic Americans infected with COVID-19, cutting the isolation period in half from 10 to 5 days, followed by strict mask wearing for another 5 days. Same for their close contacts who may have been exposed. The CDC recommending a minimum 5-day quarantine if they are unvaccinated or late for their booster. They added the exposed should wear a mask around others for at least 5 days after their quarantine is over. But even as health officials adjust guidance, President Biden warning some hospitals will be overrun and says more needs to be done to get tests to those who need them.
Seeing how tough it was for some folks to get a test this weekend shows that we have more work to do, and we're doing it.
We saw that in Florida, where the number of new cases rose more than 300% in just 1 week. Here in Miami, the lines for testing snaking around parking lots and around city blocks. Some left waiting for hours.
I've been here since 6:45.
Similar scenes in Massachusetts.
It's like, how many places are we going to go to where they say, sorry, no testing? It's like, I have to work.
The White House planning to send out 500 million free test kits starting next month. But in New York, a $100 incentive for the booster appears to be working.
We announced the booster incentive back on Tuesday. I'm very happy to say New Yorkers are responding. Almost 180,000 New Yorkers have gotten that booster just since Tuesday.
And in order to help with the demand for testing here, Miami-Dade County distributed nearly 140,000 at-home test kits yesterday alone. But judging by what we're seeing here again this morning, that barely made a dent.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.